Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm here to answer your questions that I get from your comments. And today is what size reformer should I get? And look, even if you're not in the market for a reformer, this is going to be worth to listening to because it might explain why when you go to a studio that has a reformer, they might be different sizes. Before I get into that, hello, I'm Lesley Logan, co-founder of onlinepilatesclasses.com. I'm so excited to have you here. We just released a workout on the mat with weights. And if you are new to Pilates, there's plenty of exercises that you can do. And OPC, we believe it's brave and courageous to replace the ones you can't do yet with ones you can. Also coming up, if you are a mat lover, is March Madness. And if you're watching this on a random day after March, don't worry about it because you can still start this challenge when you want to. So if you go to opc.me/challenge, opc.me/challenge, before the challenge starts, you can get on the wait list. After the challenge starts, you'll be able to sign up for free and you'll get a class each week like we do with our OPC members that will help you learn the mat in a bite-sized chunks and also get you a great full body workout, building up your habits and accountability. So we'll start with a 10-minute workout and go to 20 and then 30 and then 40. But you never have to finish the whole thing because we believe finishing is optional. So let's talk a little bit about the length of a reformer and does it matter? So what I'm currently sitting on is a Contrology 80-inch reformer. I get this question a lot, Lesley, which reformer do you like? This one. I like the one I'm using. And I can talk more about that if you have questions about that specifically. We do have a video on how to choose a home reformer. It's actually a great video just like how to choose a reformer. So I highly recommend watching that one because it goes into more detail about the reformer and all the benefits of it and the types and all that stuff. But as far as length goes, just to answer a question about length, excuse me. The reason I like the 80-inch is that for the most part, 80 inches is enough. Now, if you are teaching a significant number of people over 6'3", like you're a teacher and you have an NFL team coming in or an NBA team, then you're going to want to look at the 86 and 89 inches. But most people, most average people are under 6'4". And so I've had 6'3" football players on this and haven't had very little issues. The reason I like the 80-inch is because of physics, guys. The strap to spring ratio, right, is more supportive. So when you're doing things like long spine massage, short spine, you have way more support of the strap. One of the questions I get all the time is like, I can't do teaser on the reformer. You want to know why? Your straps are like not the right length. So and the spring is probably not heavy enough or your box is too high, but that's a different story. So I really like the angle of this. Also, you do not need to ever hit the wheels. And I think a lot of people think that they need longer so they can go further out. But a lot of times when you're going further out, unless you're doing footwork, you're typically using your arms more than you need to. So for example, long stretch. I see a lot of people needing that space because they're using their arms to get out, when really if you use your legs to get out, you're not going as far as you think. So if you are over 6 foot, I'm 5'9.5", the only issues I have at my height on this reformer is that when I do short spine massage, I have to start at a much harder space. And some people have found that kneeling arm circles is not, you can't get as far. Guess what? You don't have to do it here. You can do horseback on the long box. It's the same circles. You can do teaser. It's the same circle. So if you can't do them kneeling, that's not a reason to switch an entire reformer out and lose the support of the straps and things like short spine massage or in your rowing or in your teaser. So again, unless you have a significant population of people over 6'4", or you like to teach jump board. Now, I don't teach jump board that much because, to be completely honest, you shouldn't be doing an hour of jump board anyways. So you're doing about 5-10 minutes. And like, honestly, you could just get a trampoline. So, and I really love the idea of trampolines. So, and Just Applies didn't have the jump board. So I have the 80-inch because I don't do jumping and because I really like building strength in myself and my clients. And I love springs being supportive. I think that is way more important in getting a full body workout than filling a burn. So that's my thing. If you can do that link. Now, things that might change that are if you want to do a reformer tower combo. The reformer tower combos are typically an 86-inch. So you're going to be stuck there. So if you are space saving, you're buying one piece of equipment to save a lot of space, you don't want to take a lot, then obviously you're going to need an 86-inch. I do not love 89 inches. They're not my favorite. They're just really beastly and they take up a lot of space. And again, They're for a very specific segment of population that unless you're teaching it, you don't need to be prepared for that, right? So that's why my best thing is, if you're watching this and your average height, this is the 80-inch, this is the best one, and we have discount codes in the links below. In fact, every piece of equipment that I love, you can get a discount on in our show notes. So definitely check that out. If you have questions about anything on any of our videos or an exercise, feel free to put those in the comments. We will go live next Sunday answering your questions. Also, if you're an online PilatesClasses.com member, we answer your questions whenever you ask them in our group, and we give you feedback on your form, like literal tailored feedback on your form. So you never have to worry if you're doing an exercise incorrectly or not. You are going to get customization and tailorization from myself and our amazing OPC teachers. So go to onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube to join. Have an amazing day.